For accurate weather forecast and live news, subscribe to our Skymet Weather YouTube channel. Press the bell icon and do not miss on any of our weather news.
Welcome to Skymet. We have the National Weather Bulletin. This is the forecast for the next 24 hours, commencing 15th of January morning. The cold wave conditions, as we know, have intensified over northern parts, both in the hills as well as in the plains, including the capital city, Delhi. The rains, though, have reduced in the southern parts of peninsula, and this trend is going to continue. The satellite picture, we have a look. The clouding, which was very prominent earlier when we saw, this has moved also, and then it has shattered also. Looks very few patches are there, but that is a little far away from the coast. And similarly, the other clouding which we saw in the southwest Bay of Bengal, that is also a little far to the south, and then also a little away from the coast. So with these conditions, rains are going to ease out a little now. We will see in the next map where the features are there, weather features are responsible for causing this particular activity. The cyclonic circulations, they still persist, which we saw earlier also, that is on either side of the coastline. The circulation over Lakshadweep and adjoining Southeast Arabian Sea has moved further westward now, and it is lying over parts of southern parts of southeastern parts of Arabian Sea, and this is moving further westward at a safe distance from the coastline now. On the other side, this cyclonic circulation also, this is a little slower in latitudes, and this also will be at a fairly safe distance from the coastline when it reaches further westward. Rainfall has already reduced. We witnessed 3-digit rainfall on a couple of days at some of the places over Tamil Nadu. That's over now. The rains are scattered and also turn light to moderate in these 24 hours, and then possibly it's nearly going to dry out from 17th onward, and thereafter possibly we'll have a long break. Generally fair weather conditions will prevail thereafter, but in these 24 hours we still expect some scattered light rains, moderate at places, mostly over parts of Kerala and interior parts of Tamil Nadu like Trichy, Madurai, Tanjavur, Salem, Coimbatore, Erode. These are the places which can expect some rainfall. And on to Kerala, yes, particularly the lower parts starting with Trivandrum, Punalur, Alappuzha, and then even up to Kochi or so, we can expect some light to moderate rainfall in these 24 hours, reducing thereafter. Coming to the central part, nothing new. Anticyclone that still prevails with a marginal shift over parts of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh region. This is a little south of its normal position, but ensuring fair weather conditions and over the entire region, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand, Bihar, and further eastward also. The satellite picture did show some clouds. That's over parts of Jammu Kashmir, Punjab. This streak of clouds which we saw in the satellite picture, this will be causing a little rise in the temperature, minimum temperature 1 to 2 degrees in these 24 hours. So slight relief can be expected, but it's going to be very short-lived. And then temperatures, once again, the minimum are going to dip from the subsequent 24 hours onward. During 14th of January, Makar Sankranti, after having a very cold Lodi, coldest Lodi in the last 2 decades, we experienced coldest Makar Sankranti also for Delhi since year 2000. The minimum temperature dropped to about 2 degrees, which is 5 degrees below the normal and causing severe cold wave conditions over Delhi and neighborhood. Even the hills in Jammu Kashmir, Srinagar recorded temperatures of -8.7 at the airport, which is the lowest since almost 1991. Yes, in 1991 it was -11 degrees, but thereafter this is the lowest temperature. Everything is frozen, all water bodies, including Dal Lake. The taps are possibly drying up, they are freezing, the pipes are cracking. So it is a little hardship for the common man over Kashmir Valley, entire Kashmir Valley. Further northern parts, Nubra Valley, Kargil and all, they are all in minus 20 or even less than that. So this is what is going to be there even for the next about few days before an active western disturbance comes, which is not in sight for at least 1 week from now. Nothing much for east and northeast India. As I said, the temperatures, yes, over Bihar and Jharkhand, they will take a drop. Already the day temperatures have dipped there. They are at some places below 20 degrees and they are below normal by 4 to 5 degrees. This trend is going to continue. Northeast India, barring Arunachal Pradesh, as we said, saw earlier also, parts of Upper Assam, some light rainfall, very light rainfall because of the terrain as such. That's a terrain related rainfall, but no major significant system as such is seen over that area. The rest of the region is going to observe literally dry weather conditions. The fog is going to be prominently there at some of the places even over northeast India and also over northwestern plains. Punjab, Haryana inclusive of Delhi will have some dense fog at many places that is going to restrict the temperatures. That's the forecast for these 24 hours. Keep watching Skymet for further and latest information. Thank you.
Keep your family healthy by downloading Skymet AQI app and tracking air pollution of your location in real time.